What if your next mirrorless camera could feel like a creative Swiss Army knife? One moment freezing a hummingbird's wings in ultra-sharp RAW, the next capturing cinema-grade 8K footage without ever breaking a sweat. That's exactly what Nikon promises with its upcoming Z82 and Z73 bodies. In this 10-minute deep dive, you'll uncover every key spec, rumor, and real-world scenario that separates these two powerhouses. By the end, you'll know which model fits your style, the Speed Demon Hybrid or the resolution-obsessed Voyager. And don't blink. Missing a single detail could cost you your next viral shot or epic time-lapse. Stick around through each section: sensor tech, autofocus wizardry, video chops, build quality, burst performance, and price value. Because every moment you hesitate, new firmware leaks and limited-run bundles slip away. Ready to decide which Z-series mirrorless will transform your creative future? Let's dive in. Imagine dropping into a wildlife hideout before dawn, firing off 30 raw frames per second, then zooming in later to see each missed droplet on a spider's web. That's the promise of the Z82's proven 45.7 megapixel stacked CMOS sensor paired with Nikon's blazing XSpeed 7 processor. Its stacked design delivers near-instant data offload, crushing rolling shutter and empowering action shooters. Meanwhile, the whisper-worthy Z73 ups the ante to a first-of-its-line 60-megapixel partially stacked BSI sensor, trading a sliver of speed for jaw-dropping detail in landscapes or studio work. Nikon claims a staggering 14-stop dynamic range at base ISO, perfect for recovering both sunlit highlights and inky shadows. But bigger files mean heftier storage and slower card swaps. Which path aligns with your craft? RAW, rapid-fire, or pixel-perfect stills? Next, we'll see which autofocus system actually locks onto fast-moving subjects when that shutter fires. Your autofocus isn't just about sharpness, it's your digital co-pilot, anticipating movement before you blink. The Z82 inherits Nikon's next-gen AI-driven AF, boasting a 493-point phase detect array and a rumored 3D tracking plus mode, optimized for erratic subjects, a fox weaving through brush or a dancer in low light. This predictive algorithm could outpace even the Z9's legendary tracking in cluttered scenes. On the flip side, the Z73 shares the same core AF engine, but adds focus point VR, borrowed from the ZF, which physically stabilizes the AF point when you're shooting handheld with long lenses. This means steadier tracking of birds in flight or portraits in dim halls. While the Z73 may trail by milliseconds in raw speed, its deep learning subject recognition promises flagship-level accuracy. But which matters more? Split-second lock or rock-steady consistency? Up next, we'll explore video capabilities that could make cinema cameras green with envy. 8,000 pixel resolution. Once reserved for cinema rigs, now whispers from the Z82 spec sheet. Rumors point to internal 8K 60 FPS in 12-bit NRAW or ProRes RAW HQ, straight onto CF Express cards, with a graphene-based cooling system borrowed from the Z9 to prevent throttling. Imagine limitless takes under the desert sun and silky 4K 120 FPS slow motion without aliasing. Indie filmmakers have been craving this at a sub-$5,000 price, and Nikon may just deliver. In contrast, the Z73 skips 8K, but offers full-frame 6K 30 FPS and 4K 120 FPS, all recorded internally in 12-bit RAW. By avoiding the thermal challenge of 8K, it promises silent operation and reliable uptime, even on marathon shoots. Which strategy wins? Headline-grabbing resolution or rock-solid dependability? In our next chapter, we'll step away from specs and into your hands, examining build, ceiling, and ergonomics. When you're 5 miles up a mountainside chasing golden hour, your camera's grip, weight, and weather sealing can make or break the day. The Z82 borrows the Z8's Mini Z9 shell, with a deeper grip wrapped in carbon fiber reinforced polymer to shave ounces. It packs a 5.76 million dot EVF and a bright 3.6 million dot tilting touchscreen, rated to IP52 for light rain and dust. Plus, dedicated photo-video mode switches and a redesigned joystick promise seamless control. By comparison, the Z73 sticks to a compact magnesium alloy body but upgrades to IP56 sealing, resisting heavy rain and dust storms with ease. Its 3.2-inch, 4-axis tilting screen and identical EVF resolution make it nearly as capable, yet slips into smaller packs and lighter rigs. Which feels right in your hands? Fortress-like durability or travel-friendly nimbleness? Next, we'll find out how many frames and hours each can deliver before begging for a recharge. A fraction of a second can mean the difference between iconic and average. Early whispers suggest the Z8II achieves 30 FPS raw bursts with full AF/AE tracking, blasting past the Z8's 20 FPS, and even offers a pre-burst buffer half a second before you press the shutter. Pair that with a rumored 15% boost in battery life, around 500 shots per charge, and you've got a compelling hybrid workhorse. Meanwhile, the Z73, juggling its 60-megapixel files, likely caps under 20 FPS raw, but dual X-Speed 7 processors chew through 14-bit files effortlessly. Its in-body stabilization claims 6.5 stops and battery life is said to top 680 shots per charge, ideal for long days on location. I still recall missing a solar eclipse's diamond ring moment due to a dead battery, so trust me, these numbers matter more than specs alone. Coming up, we'll crunch the price/value equation, the final puzzle piece. Dropping thousands on a camera is a big bet, one that needs more than glossy specs to pay off. The Z82 is rumored to debut at $4,500, undercutting Nikon's own Z9 by $1,000, while out-featuring Canon's EOS R5 and Sony's A7RV in hybrid chops. The Z73, at an expected $3,499, slots between the outgoing Z72 and its peers, offering a 60-megapixel sensor for stills fanatics. Which makes more sense for your budget? The splurge for uncaged 8K and 30 frames per second RAW, or the balanced investment in ultra-high resolution and solid reliability? Think of it like choosing between a sports car and a luxury SUV, both impressive, but each suited to different missions. In our final segment, I'll deliver the verdict and help you decide which model to bet your next project on. We've compared sensor architectures, dissected autofocus, unlocked video potential, tested builds, measured burst speeds, and tallied price tags. The Z82 stands out as the cinematic hybrid champion, perfect for filmmakers, sports shooters, and anyone chasing speed and video prowess. The Z73 shines for those who crave ultra-high-res stills, travel-friendly handling, and rock-solid video reliability. But the best camera is the one you'll actually pick up and master. So here's your move. Drop Team Z82 or Team Z73 in the comments right now and tell me which spec matters most for your work. If you found this dive valuable, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell because more insider camera breakdowns and field tests land every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next frame.